Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. This one is very special for a couple of different reasons. Number one, I just hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you so much to every single one of you. I have been posting for a few years now as a tarot channel, but it wasn't very regular. It just wasn't something that was sustainable for me. I do like to throw some tarot videos in here and there will hopefully be one coming up soon. They just take a lot of energy to create and post, and books and vlogs are a little bit easier. So I promise more of that will be coming your way, but I just wanted to thank you, whether you subscribed for my Kindle content, book content, tarot, whatever it was. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. As the title suggests, I wanted to tell you 5 ways that I have had my life change because of YouTube with even under 500 subscribers. And since I've been doing a lot more book content lately, I wanted to reveal my top 5 books of the year with each thing that has changed my life. So it's kind of a 2-in-1 video. I know a lot of people have been doing this. I just wanted to put my own little twist on it since I am now kind of a booktube channel. Caraval or Caraval, however you say this, is not actually part of it, but I wanted to let you know this is the one that I'm currently reading and currently vlogging because I was kind of in a little bit of a reading slump. You'll see in the next couple vlogs it gets a little rough, but I have now come out of the slump and I'm very excited about the books that I am reading right now. So without further ado, let's get into my top 5 favorite books of the year so far, since we're about a third. Are we a third or a quarter? I guess we're a quarter of the way through the year. Whew, it was scaring me, but even then, I don't even know how it's already April. Let's dive into it. I'm going to go in reverse order. So my 5th favorite book of the year so far is House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. Is this a surprise to anyone? I think not. I love her books and this was no exception. I know it was a little bit polarizing in the book community, but I loved it and I actually vlogged reading this entire thing. I'll link it below and I'll try and put a little card up here as well so you can see me read that entire thing. That was one of my very first vlogs that made me think, wait, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can have a booktube channel. Please go watch that one because I think my vlogging has really improved since then, but it's kind of cute, kind of fun to watch, and I just loved this book overall. And to go with this, top 5th way that YouTube has changed my life is really the community and being able to make so many more friends. I now chat with so many of you in the comments. You guys DM me on Instagram. I feel like we have really become friends in this community and I know it's only going to grow. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you do because I feel like the people that comment on my videos are some of the best people ever, and I would never have gotten to meet them without having this channel. So I think truly the community is one of my very favorite parts. The 4th book in my 4 out of 5, that doesn't even make sense. The next book in my top 5 is The Alchemist. This is not a new book to me, and I actually didn't even vlog this one because I just read it so quickly because I've read it so many times before. If you haven't read this book, this one I'm going to connect to the way the booktube has changed my life the most in the 4th spot. Number 4. I feel like I need to like count down a little bit better. Another way that YouTube has changed my life for the better with under 500 subscribers in the past couple of months is that I've had so much personal growth. I feel like it's been kind of a journey of self-discovery. It's really honed my communication and my editing skills. I've learned that I sometimes mumble and sometimes I have to cut out so many ums and wells and buts. You guys don't even know that, but I feel like I've learned how to speak a little bit more clearly. Maybe it's actually not so evident in this video. Definitely see it in my editing, and I feel like I communicate better, and I'm just overall feeling like I've really grown as a person, which is very fitting for this book. So if you haven't read The Alchemist, make sure that you do, because I think I have a new journey of personal growth every time that I read it. In my number 3 spot is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This one I read during a snowstorm, and I feel like it helped me really get back into reading because I was feeling like I was in a little bit of a book slump, and this helped me to get out of it and truly remember the reason that I love reading so much in the first place is just for that 5-star feeling and just loving the characters, feeling so connected to them, and being able to escape into another world when needed, like when you're snowed into your apartment and you can't leave, but you need to just feel connected to another world. So this one has made it into my top 3 spot. Also, how could I not include something that includes vampires in this countdown? Along with this, I will say that I have actually been able to talk to a few different authors who might be sending me ARCs very soon, or ARC copies, whatever you want to call them. I call them ARCs just because that's what my brain sees when I see that word written. But it made me so excited because a couple of them are actually paranormal romances, so I'm very excited to read those. And I think being able to support authors, because that is their passion, obviously, and be able to talk to them, it has been really very special. My number 2 spot goes to Light Lark by Alex Astor, which is ironic because Alex Astor and Ali Hazelwood are friends, so they had to fight for this number 2 spot. It was really a tie. And I just loved Light Lark because, again, it pulled me into this world that I felt like I hadn't had that feeling in a while, where I just was like, this is the coolest thing ever. How did Alex Astor come up with this? Especially because I think she has, what is it? Is it aphantasia? I think that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's where she doesn't actually see it play out like a movie in her head when she's writing it or reading it, which I think is so crazy because this was so detailed and I felt like I could picture it so clearly in my head while I was reading it. Alex, you are amazing, and I can't wait to read Nightbane. I've been saving Nightbane for a rainy day. I almost got it out when I was in my last reading slump, and I'm really just waiting for the paperback to come out, and then I'm gonna read Nightbane. My second thing on my list, or second to last thing, kind of fits in with the last one, which is kind of fitting because Bride and Lilac kind of fit together. But I would say that if my videos have influenced one person to pick up one book and just have more passion for reading because of what they read, then I have succeeded, because that's kind of what a lot of booktubers have done for me, is really allowed me to find books that I might not have found otherwise, and inspired me to read things because I trust their tastes and I know that we have similar tastes, and I feel like we are internet friends, honestly. So if I have made that impact on you, then I have succeeded. And again, I just love this community so much. And in the number 1 spot for this year so far, did anyone not see this coming? This was one that I read before I started vlogging what I was reading. But this book, when I tell you, I have not had the feeling that I had when I read One Dark Window in so long. I want to say even the Sarah J. Maas books, for some reason, they don't touch this one for me, which is insane to say because I love her books so much. But this was something where it just touched my soul so deeply, and it reminded me of my very favorite book in the entire world, which I think I'm going to do an entire video about, so I won't reveal that yet. But my very favorite book in the entire world that I found when I was 14 and has not left me since, One Dark Window gave me those vibes. So this book changed me. I feel like I've been thinking about it the entire year since I read it. I have no words. So this is my very favorite book of the year so far, and I have a feeling it may be my very favorite book of the year. We still have quite a few months to go, but we'll see if this makes it into my number 1 spot in December or January whenever I make that video. And this goes with how YouTube changed my life. The number 1 thing that I want to say is that I am just so grateful. I want to express my deepest gratitude to every single one of you. None of this would be possible without you. Your support, encouragement, and engagement means the world to me. Every single watch minute, second, every single comment. And I would be doing this anyway, whether it was something that never made money at all, but it is a little bit nice, I will say, to think that this passion project could somehow turn into a job. I just want to thank every single one of you for being on this journey with me, and I can't wait to see where it goes. I am really manifesting that at some point very soon, the views from my videos or super thanks or whatever it is will be paying for my book, so that way I don't even have to think about a book buying ban. I can just buy every single book that I want, support all of the authors, and bring all of the content to you guys, so that way I don't even have to think about it, because I do work a 9-to-5, so reading is truly my passion project. And I have found myself thinking about this channel on an hourly basis, and I've been thinking about you guys and books and just getting the best content possible to all of you. Thank you so much for making this more than a passion project. I'm so excited to continue growing, sharing all of these books, getting to hopefully get some advanced copy books so that I can bring them to you and tell you what I think that you guys would like before they're even released. Overall, this has just been so much fun. So thank you again. And if you are someone who is thinking about starting a booktube channel, I would say absolutely do it. This has been by far one of the coolest experiences of my life. So if you're thinking about starting a booktube channel and you're like, I just feel like I don't know, would anyone watch me? I thought that as well. And I honestly just vlogged Crescent City because I thought it was fun and I was enjoying the process. So that's what you have to just think about is, are you enjoying the process? Because again, sure, being able to pay for books would be nice, but really it comes down to the passion and being able to connect with everybody. So this is just my little shout out to anyone who is thinking of even starting just any sort of YouTube channel. Maybe it's not books, but maybe it's something else. Just start, Because if you would have, you know, like just every time you think about starting, if you would have started then you would be already on your journey. And I think I thought about this so many times before I started it. I wish I would have started earlier, but now there's, you know, no going back. So just start. Even if you think your video quality is not that great, I learn something every single time I film a video and edit it. And if you can just get 1% better every single time, then that's all you can ask for. You will find people out there who connect with you and who like your content and like your personality. And I just think that it is the best thing that I could have done for myself and for my mental health this year, because books have not only helped my mental health, but I think just being able to have this passion project has really helped me to have something to look forward to in kind of some weird times in the world and everything that's going on. This has really been, I know this was one dark window, but this has really been a light window into my life. So I would highly suggest just starting a YouTube channel or a Bookstagram or Book Talk, whatever feels right to you, or whatever type of channel feels right to you. And if you do start your channel, please leave it below, because I would love to come see you and subscribe and support you on your journey as well. Those are my top 5 books of the year so far. And if you have any of these on your top 5 list as well, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you very soon.